Now, if you guys do, are there little things that you know that each other would like throughout the year? If, in other words, Jeff, if I came to you and said, if you were going to do something nice for Susan, just at random, what might that be?
Well, I'll tell you one of the biggest surprises. Susan typically, if she wants it or needs it, she goes and gets it. So she makes shopping kind of tough for me. But
then I show it to him and say, "This is what you got me."
There you go.
Okay, but that's not always true. Okay, go ahead.
But Christmas before last, I went kind of out on a limb and I went to a jewelry store and bought her a very nice pair of diamond earrings and diamond hoop earrings, and it was totally unexpected, and I could just tell it kind of took her totally off guard.
No idea.
She had no idea. So that was one of the neatest things I bought her recently that she totally did not expect.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you were going to surprise him,
Oh, mercy.
do you ever?
Yeah, but Jeff doesn't want. I buy him clothes a lot. He doesn't shop very much. And back to what you could do to surprise me. I love to go out to eat, and just a nice. Every now and again, he and I will go out by ourselves and just have a date night. Mm-hmm. And we'll go to Carrabba's, or we'll go to Red Lobster, or just he and I, because that's rare that it's just the two of us. And he doesn't ask for anything very often. Usually, if he does, it's a truck or it's a big thing. And so
I'm a redneck. I buy guns and things like that.
And guns, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, Aaron, let's bring you in.
Sir?
All right, so you're engaged?
I am.
Okay, tell me about this lady.
Okay. Her name is Suzanne Taylor, and she sings with her family, which is called the Taylors, and they live probably 3 hours from us. They're closer to the coast of North Carolina. And we actually met at convention in Louisville 2 years ago, and dated for a little while. And then she wanted to she was finishing school. She was going to Liberty Online and singing, and man, it was tough for her to keep a relationship. It was just too hard. So we kind of ended that, and then. When she's getting ready to graduate, I just kind of randomly text her and said, "Hey, I'd like to take you out for dinner, for graduation." She's like, "Yeah." So that kind of stirred up again. So a year later, we're engaged, and so we'll be married in 3.5 months. Okay. So we're excited.
So what was it about her that you just knew? How did you know that she was going to be the one?
Oh man, she's just, this is lightly, but she's just a good girl. That is hard to find. It really is. Her daddy's a pastor, just a straight up Southern girl, and with what we do, you get a lot of, "Oh, you're a gospel singer. I want to get to know you." And when I sing, but that's really not who I am. So, and she wasn't like that. She wasn't real clingy on. I mean, she appreciates what I do and respects that and everything, but it wasn't all about that, and that's what kind of, there's more to me than just getting on a bus every week and singing, so.
Sure.
But now that she's a pretty girl. She really is. She really
and
is.
I will say this
really
about
is,
her: she is one of the sweetest.
Yeah, she's great.
When you find somebody that's as beautiful inside as they are outside, that's a rare find. Yeah. And for someone that's been raised. Like Aaron's been raised. And I'm praying for my boys that God has just, the perfect lady waiting on them when it's time in 20 years from now. But, when I'm a great matchmaker, I have set up a lot of people. I really have. And I'll give you my 800 number here. But I told Aaron when we saw her, I was like, that's one of the prettiest girls I've ever seen. And, it's just one of those things where I think on the outside that he and I were like, wow, they could be perfect together. And sure enough, they just fell in love, and they are. It's just perfect.